Hello, welcome to Joy News at 6. The news is live on Joy 99.7 FM and Hits 103.9 FM in Accra. In Kumasi, we are on Love 99.5 FM and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Volta Premier Ho, Amenuveve Aflao, Lolonyo FM Hohoi, and Kekeli FM. Get radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, Electoral Commission sets up in 268 district offices to register some 1.3 million first-time voters despite mounting legal challenges.
The discussions and the analysis we've done, we are very much convinced that Ghanaians who want to register and take part in the district level elections this year, they will come in their numbers to come and register.
We have details of that. Also, the charge.
In the name of power, wealth, any other consideration, lie in material particular against your neighbor. It has spiritual consequences.
The charge to witnesses as the IGP prepares to face his accusers this morning before Parliament's ad hoc committee probing an alleged plot to remove him.
The IGP's distraction is no benefit to the committee. But we won't sit down for the IGP to be disgraced and insulted without giving him a hearing.
It's going to be a showdown. There's no turning back now. You drink deep or it tastes not.
Business will also be coming later, and also after losing her 1-year-old daughter to cancer, one woman decides to wage war against the cancer to whisk other children away from the jaws of death. More on today's edition of our Stories of Hope.
My little girl, she had rhabdomyosarcoma at 1 year, 4 months. A very painful journey.
These are more coming up shortly. The Electoral Commission is to commence enrollment of new voters onto the National Register today, despite a series of court suits against the process. The National Democratic Congress and 4 other political parties on Thursday, September 7, sued the EC over its insistence on conducting the limited registration exercise in its district offices. But in a statement signed by the acting public affairs head, the Commission is going ahead to conduct the exercise as planned. Deputy Commissioner Dr. Bosman Asari says steps have been taken to capture all eligible voters.
And what the Electoral Commission is saying is that registration at the district level will achieve our objective of ensuring a very credible register. But currently, the discussions and the analysis we've done, we are very much convinced that Ghanaians who want to register and take part in the district level elections this year, and those who also want to register in 2024, they are already 18. They will come in their numbers to come and register. But if we receive information contrary to that, the issue will go back to the drawing board. But currently, on the basis of the evidence we have, we are convinced that registering at the district level will ensure the integrity of our register.
You had Deputy Commissioner of the EC, Dr. Bosman Asari. Meanwhile, the NDC minority in Parliament has abandoned its plans to protest at the premises of the Bank of Ghana today. In a statement, the group says it has been forced to take that decision because of the registration exercise. The party has set October 3 to demonstrate. Now, this morning, the IGP, Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, will come face-to-face with his accusers who have made various allegations against him. 4 persons, Chief Bukri Nabo, Superintendent Emmanuel Eric Jibi, COP George Alex Mensah, and Superintendent George Lysander Asari, were heard in a leaked tape allegedly to remove the IGP from office. Today's in-camera hearing, according to the chairman of the committee, Samuel Atta-Achia, will afford the police boss the opportunity to respond to the allegations and subject his accusers to strict proof.
There is nothing more ennobling to face your accusers. There's nothing which is redemptive for people who are making very serious allegations to repeat the allegations before the most prominent person in the center of this activity, the IGP. And you also have the opportunity to ask them questions.
Okay.
And they will glean meaning and substance from the, if you like, the crossfire, if you want to call it that way.
How long will we be shut out from this whole process?
Maybe, let's give ourselves about 3 hours of a shutout. When is necessary for the public to come into the space? Why not?
Now, one of the key witnesses at the center of the probe, Superintendent George Asari, says he's ready for what he terms as a showdown. Listen to his lawyer, Alfred Papa Dankwa.
He's ready to testify. I always do not want us to personalized. He's ready to testify. You know, there are certain allegations that were made. Unfortunately, some of these things ought to have been made in camera, but I mean, these things, sometimes the way it goes, you cannot control the emotions of the witnesses. So by the time you say Jack, some things have already been said in the public domain. And this time around, he's going to give further and better particulars of some of the things that he alluded to. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be a showdown. There's no turning back now. You drink deep or it tastes not.
Alfred Papadakwa is counsel to Superintendent George Asari. Now, the Ghana Bar Association has condemned and distanced itself from comments of President Akufo-Addo, accusing him for taking undue advantage of the Bar Conference for political gain. The president chose to settle scores with John Mahama, who claimed a couple of days ago that President Akufo-Addo was packing the courts with judges supposedly aligned with the governing NPP. He then asked Ghanaians to vote against former President John Mahama in the upcoming general elections in 2024. Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Bar Association, Xavier Kuje, says the association had no intention of allowing this to happen. We'll hear from him shortly. First, listen to former Director Legal Affairs of the opposition NDC, Abraham Amaliba, who says the conference has now become a platform for political jamboree.
The Bar Conference has become a political jamboree for MPP-inclined lawyers and state officials, including the president, to attack NDC-inclined lawyers and its leadership. The NDC lawyers pay dues to the Ghana Bar Association. The bar uses the dues to organize a program such as the Bar Conference, which is a non-political platform, and allow MPP-inclined lawyers, together with the president, to use that platform and attack leadership of the NDC, including the lawyers. And I think the bar should take the fall for this.
We can now listen to Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Bar Association, Xavier Kuje, who says the comments on their platform was unfortunate.
It's rather unfortunate that it happened. We never invited him to come and campaign, but to make statements such as vote against former president and linking him to supposed allegations about airbars and all that, that was not what we expected. And we don't accept that. We are not going to allow anybody, no matter the person, who the person is, to use our platform to campaign for his party. He was right in condemning President Mahama for making such statements about appointment to the bench. We earlier on condemned that, but for him to go ahead to say that based on that and other practice, it should be voted against, I think that is totally unacceptable and condemn it.
You heard Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Bar Association, Xavier Kuje. Now to our stories of hope. In the face of unimaginable tragedy, one's woman's strength and determination have not only transformed her own life, but also brought hope to countless others. Join us as we delve into the inspiring story of Ekwia Sapong, a mother who weathered the storm of losing her daughter to cancer and later established an NGO to support parents who were economically and emotionally disadvantaged in facing similar challenges.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find.
Ekwia Sapong, like any mother, cherished the simple joys of life, especially the moments she shared with her children. But their calm world was rocked by cruel diagnosis: cancer.
My little girl, she had rhabdomyosarcoma at 1 year, 4 months. And we went through the treatment here in Kolebu, and we did some of our treatments, externally. We came back, we finished it, and unfortunately she relapsed.
Before her daughter's death, Ekwia had absolutely no idea childhood cancers existed. It felt like a part of her had been torn away in the most unpardonable way.
I lost my child exactly 5 years ago. A very painful journey.
In her darkest hour, Ekwia discovered a newfound purpose. She channeled her pain and grief into founding an organization with a mission to provide support to parents enduring the same harrowing journey.
So we are the foundation partner for the pediatric oncology, and we raise funds, SNAS services, support include paying for diagnostics. So we pay for CT scan, MRIs, pathology, we pay for treatment itself.
And that was the harrowing story of Equiasapon. Catch the full details in subsequent bulletins. That's how we end this morning's bulletin. In our top story, Electoral Commission sets up in 268 district offices to register some 1.3 million first-time voters despite mounting legal challenges. I am Amusing Amiche Thompson. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.